Hey Scorpio, I'm here with your February tarot reading for career and wealth. You have the Page of Cups, Judgment in reverse, Ten of Pentacles, Three of Wands reversed, and the Two of Swords reversed. This top row, it comes from the All Signs video if you want to see what's in the air for all of us, but it's an emotionally charged time when we can all make a lot of headway. You are represented by the starfish, sacred. So February is a time to notice details and patterns, interconnectedness, oneness, and to find meaning in the small things, which is interesting because of all the signs that I've read so far. You are the most focused on the bigger picture. You're the eighth one. And so far, this is the most big picture thinking, or at least as you're coming into it, that I've seen so far. So you enter the month with this Page of Cups energy, and next to it, the Judgment card in reverse. So the first most obvious thing, is like getting a call and not answering, and not like on the phone, but from your heart with the Ace of Cups above it. And maybe you had a dream, and that could be like a vivid nighttime dream, or it could be a childhood dream. But the Page of Cups is your inner child. It's the dreamer in you. But when the time came to answer the call, you were either focused on something else, lost faith in yourself, or had other commitments and obligations already, or maybe it just had nothing to do with what your student loans were already paying for. Now, the Ten of Pentacles is an energy with a huge sliding scale of possibilities. Like on one end, it's your coin collection that you leave your kids, the expensive china that their grandkids don't want anything to do with. But like on the far end, you have government buildings and hospitals with your name on them, right? You're probably focused somewhere in the middle, what you leave after you, estate, reputation. Basically, you could call it, Ten of Pentacles is your earthly footprint. So the call and that footprint, you might not have seen how they go together, or even seen them at some point as diametrically opposed. But you have the possibility here in February to do one of two things. And one, you could find deeper meaning and divinity in something practical or mundane, like the Buddhist street sweeper, or move towards that higher calling that you feel from your heart, if you are hearing one, to build a legacy. And that legacy might look different than what you expected, or what you think is expected of you, most likely. So now with the Three of Wands reversed, that says you're watching for signs. You're waiting for something and you're not seeing it. And it tells you that it's not going to come to you. You have to blaze the trail towards it. DoorDash ain't delivering it. So you have to move with the Chariot above it. For some of you, that could mean making bold moves towards something, but for others, it's actually simpler with the starfish. You might be looking for bigger, grander, more epic sky-splitting signs that you should move towards something. Maybe that's why you didn't hear it with this Judgment card. This is like a deaf ear to divine calling. And so you were probably looking for something more obvious. But the signs are tiny. The synchronicities are easily written off, or they're overlooked, and the tiniest things have meaning right now. So the sacred and the starfish, that's sacred geometry. So look for patterns, not epiphanies. This is a heavily spiritual reading, but you have the Ten of Pentacles right at the heart of it. So they are definitely referring to the material things that you're laying the groundwork for, the work that you do that will have a lasting impact. And if you follow your heart the way it says up here, that impact will be positive for you and the world. And if you stay asleep with that Judgment in reverse, you could stay stuck for a while. Not necessarily forever, but in February. So the Two of Swords reversed is an extension of that Three of Wands reversed, which, while that says with the starfish to find what you're looking for in the details and the patterns, the Two of Wands reversed says not to torture the data, but with this Ace of Cups to feel the data, or you will have a harder time being decisive. If you're looking at a balance sheet, that's not going to have your answers. You have to make a more insightful call. So look at the spaces between. Like when it talks about getting more granular, I'm reminded of how solid matter appears so real and dense. And then the closer we zoom in, the less of anything concrete there actually is incorporating anything. So what there is energy flow, energy connections, energy exchange, interplays. It's a dance almost. So your answer with this Two of Swords reversed is not black and white, unfortunately. The answer is yes to both, yes to your heart. And what that looks like, I feel like you already have seen that in a dream.